This simple yet powerful quote from Einstein reveals something extraordinary. What other belief systems did the greatest physicist of the 20th century find in Buddhism that are incompatible with modern science? But what led him to this remarkable conclusion? While exploring Einstein's papers at Princeton, I stumbled upon a fascinating insight that connects the greatest scientific discoveries with ancient Buddhist wisdom. It turns out that Einstein's journey of questioning reality shares surprising parallels with the teachings of the Buddha. The parallels between Einstein's scientific discoveries and Buddhist teachings are fascinating, from quantum physics to human consciousness, from the nature of reality to universal compassion. Einstein's scientific journey revealed truth that Buddha taught 2,500 years ago. The story begins with a young Einstein questioning everything he knew about reality, just as a young prince named Siddhartha once did. These words from Einstein reflect the core aspect of the Buddhist path to insight, finding clarity through contemplation rather than constant analysis, just as meditation guides the mind into deeper awareness. Einstein's greatest breakthroughs emerged from moments of stillness and wonder at age 12. Einstein's first clash with traditional thinking emerged when he rejected Jewish religious ceremonies at 16. He posed a question that would change physics forever. This moment of wonder, born from rejecting conventional wisdom, led to his theory of relativity. Like the young prince Siddhartha, Einstein sought answers beyond accepted truths. Physics alone couldn't satisfy his curiosity while revolutionizing our understanding of space. In time, Einstein kept pushing further, searching for what he called the Old One, the underlying unity of all natural laws. The search led him beyond pure science into philosophical territory. In 1930, Einstein found an unexpected intellectual companion, the Indian poet and philosopher Rabindranath Tagore. At Einstein's home in Kapath, they had remarkable conversations about the nature of reality itself. During one of their meetings, Einstein asked Tagore responded. This exchange sparked deeper discussions about consciousness and reality when Tagore spoke of truth being realized through humans. Einstein challenged him. Their dialogue bridged physics and Eastern philosophy, exploring whether truth exists independently of human consciousness. As Einstein explored the mysteries of the universe, he found something profound. The cosmos he discovered through equations shared striking similarities with what Buddhist monks had learned through meditation. His famous observation that Buddhism could cope with modern scientific needs wasn't a casual remark. It came from years of parallel discovery. Buddhism has the characteristics of what would be expected in a cosmic religion for the future. It transcends a personal God, avoids dogmas and theology. It covers both the natural and spiritual, and it is based on a religious sense, aspiring from the experience of all things, natural and spiritual, as a meaningful unity. These ideas would lead Einstein toward a revolutionary understanding of reality, one that paralleled Buddhism's middle way in surprising ways. Buddha's words resonate deeply with Einstein's revolutionary physics, just as Buddhism steers between the extremes of eternal existence and complete nothingness. Einstein's discoveries revealed a universe that defies absolute truths. His approach to understanding this truth was remarkably similar to Buddhist practices. Einstein would spend hours in what he called thought experiments, a form of contemplation, remarkably similar to Buddhist analytical meditation. Like meditation masters, he found that quieting the analytical mind could reveal deeper truths. His most famous thought experiment about riding a light beam came from such moments of focused contemplation. The result, light behaves as both wave and particle simultaneously, perfectly reflects the middle way principle of avoiding extremes. This fluid, interconnected view of reality also aligns with the Buddhist concept of sunyata, or emptiness, which teaches that everything exists in relation to everything else. In Buddhism, sunyata reveals that all things are in constant flux, without a permanent independent essence, a perspective that aligns closely with Einstein's vision of a dynamic, ever-changing universe. The same principle appeared again in his theory of relativity. Einstein proved that time and space aren't absolute. They're fluid, interconnected aspects of reality. Time moves differently depending on motion and gravity. Space bends and warps. Nothing is fixed or permanent, precisely matching the Buddhist teaching of anicca, impermanence. This isn't just abstract philosophy. Einstein's insights have practical implications. Every GPS satellite must account for relative time, adjusting for the fact that time flows faster in orbit than on Earth's surface. His contemplative approach led to technological breakthroughs we use daily, like Buddhist practice. His scientific method united deep inner reflection with practical results. Both Einstein and Buddha developed their insights through systematic investigation of reality, while Buddha sat beneath the Bodhi tree. Einstein sat at his patent office desk, both engaged in deep contemplation of nature's fundamental laws. As Einstein wrote, this parallels how Buddhist meditation unites inner exploration with understanding of universal laws. Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc2, embodies this unity. Matter and energy, apparently opposite things, are actually one reality in different forms, as he wrote in his notes. This understanding of unity and interconnection opened the door to an even deeper parallel between Einstein's physics and Buddhist wisdom. Einstein wrote these words after witnessing humanity tear itself apart in 2 world wars. His understanding of cosmic unity led him to profound insights about human suffering, insights that parallel Buddhist teachings with remarkable precision. The development of atomic weapons weighed heavily on Einstein's conscience. In his 1947 letter to Indian Prime Minister Nehru, Einstein wrote, "This echoes the Buddhist principle of transforming consciousness to end suffering." After Hiroshima, Einstein became a vocal advocate for nuclear disarmament, reflecting the Buddhist first precept of nonviolence. Like Buddhist teachings on ego, Einstein saw that our sense of separation from others creates deep suffering. This mirrors the ancient Buddhist metaphor of Indra's net, an infinite web where each intersection holds a jewel reflecting all other jewels. Modern physics found its own version of this interconnection in quantum entanglement, where particles remain connected regardless of distance. In 1935, Einstein called this spooky action at a distance, though he later accepted it as fundamental to quantum mechanics, just as Buddha taught that interconnection is fundamental to reality. Einstein's scientific understanding of unity transformed into a moral imperative in 1931. He publicly declared, "This reflects the Buddhist view. The true compassion arises naturally from understanding our interconnection, not from external rules or rewards." His scientific work revealed a universe where everything connects to everything else. No particle exists in true isolation. No event happens independently, as Buddha taught. We are all bound together in a web of mutual causation. Einstein found the same truth through physics. This understanding transformed Einstein's actions. He became a passionate advocate for world government, arguing that nationalism was another form of the optical delusion. He helped establish the Emergency Committee of Atomic Scientists, writing that the splitting of the atom has changed everything except our way of thinking. Like Buddha's emphasis on ending suffering through understanding, Einstein believed scientific insight must lead to compassionate action. But perhaps Einstein's most striking parallel with Buddhist thought came in his understanding of reality itself. Einstein's famous words echo Buddha's teaching about Maya, the illusory nature of our perceived reality. But Einstein took this insight further, providing mathematical proof of how our everyday perceptions deceive us. Quantum physics provided the first scientific evidence that our senses don't show us ultimate reality. The quantum world defies our everyday logic, as Rousseau's Einstein wrote to Max Born. This parallels the Buddhist teaching that our conventional understanding of reality is fundamentally limited. Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc2, showed that matter and energy are interchangeable. This mirrors the Heart Sutra's teaching. What appears solid can transform into pure energy, proving our perception of solid matter is an illusion. We experience these illusions daily. Look at a pencil in water. It appears bent. Watch a sunset. The sun has actually set. 8 minutes before you see it, time flows differently on airplanes than on ground. These aren't tricks. They're glimpses of Maya, the Buddhist concept of illusory reality. Recent quantum experiments keep confirming these insights. The double-slit experiment shows particles can exist in multiple places simultaneously. Neuroscience reveals our brains construct our experience of reality rather than simply recording it. Even mindfulness research shows how meditation can alter our perception of time and space. Scientists studying long-term meditators find they process reality differently. Their brains show unique patterns when experiencing time, self, and consciousness. Modern science is validating what Buddhist practitioners have known for centuries. Our normal perception of reality is more illusion than truth. This convergence of scientific and spiritual understanding points towards something even more profound. Einstein wrote these words in his 1931 essay, "The world as I see it." This sense of mystery led him to a profound understanding, one that aligned with both Buddhism and another great thinker, Baruch Spinoza. For Einstein, mystery wasn't ignorance, but the source of all true science and spirituality. Einstein repeatedly declared this wasn't the personal God of traditional religion, but rather the divine expressed through nature's laws and harmony. Spinoza saw God in the mathematical order of the universe, a view remarkably similar to Buddhist non-theism. In both views, ultimate reality is neither purely material nor supernatural, but transcends such distinctions. Here we find a unique convergence: Spinoza's rational spirituality, Buddhist wisdom, and modern physics, all pointing to the same truth. As Einstein wrote to Max Born in 1926, this echoes both Spinoza's search for underlying unity and Buddhism's concept of ultimate truth beyond ordinary perception. This convergence continues today. The Mind and Life Institute's recent studies show how long-term meditation physically changes brain structure. At Max Planck Institute, scientists discovered quantum effects in biological processes, suggesting consciousness might influence physical reality at the quantum level. The Dalai Lama's science initiative regularly brings together physicists and contemplatives, continuing Einstein's legacy of bridging science and spirituality. Current physics keeps deepening these connections. String theory suggests multiple dimensions beyond our perception. Quantum entanglement proves interconnectedness at the deepest levels. Consciousness studies hint at fundamental links between mind and matter. If Einstein were alive today, he would likely find vindication in these developments. His famous statement anticipates our modern understanding that objective observation and subjective experience are both essential to understanding reality. The Dalai Lama expresses a similar view. If scientific analysis conclusively demonstrates certain claims in Buddhism to be false, then we must accept the findings of science and abandon those claims. Einstein's journey reveals a profound truth: authentic pursuit of knowledge, whether through science, philosophy, or spirituality, leads to similar insights about reality's fundamental nature. As he wrote in his final years, this perfectly mirrors Buddhism's emphasis on direct investigation over blind belief. The universe in a single atom. The Dalai Lama's words capture what Einstein discovered through physics and Buddha through meditation. A universe where everything connects, where science and wisdom meet, where the deepest mysteries still await our exploration. Einstein's transformation was remarkable. He began as a young physicist, questioning the nature of light, and ended as a wise elder, questioning the future of humanity. Like Buddha's journey from prince to enlightened teacher, Einstein's path led from pure science to profound wisdom. His final years were dedicated not just to physics, but to warning humanity about the dangers of technology without wisdom, competition without cooperation, knowledge without compassion. Today, this convergence continues. Physicists probe quantum mysteries, while Buddhist practitioners explore consciousness. Laboratories study meditation, while monasteries welcome scientists. The dialogue Einstein helped pioneer grow stronger. But perhaps Einstein's greatest gift wasn't just his scientific discoveries. It was showing us that different paths, science, spirituality, philosophy, can lead to similar truths. That mathematics can reveal what mystics have seen, that understanding the cosmos helps us understand ourselves as we face the challenges of our modern world. Einstein's evolution from theoretical physicist to humanitarian sage offers vital guidance. His final message was clear: scientific progress without spiritual wisdom threatens our survival. Like the Buddha, he taught that true understanding must lead to compassion and action. His personal journey from physics to peace, activism shows us this path. If there is any religion that would cope with modern scientific needs, it would be Buddhism. So is Einstein a Buddhist? Not in any formal sense. He never practiced Buddhist meditation or followed Buddhist rituals, but he independently discovered through physics what Buddha realized through meditation: that reality transcends our everyday perception, that everything interconnects. And that understanding must lead to compassion. Einstein found in Buddhism what he called a cosmic religion for the future, not because he was Buddhist, but because both his science and Buddhist wisdom pointed to the same profound truths about reality and human responsibility. Remember Einstein's final lessons: that understanding leads to responsibility, that wisdom requires action, and that science without compassion cannot save us. As Buddha taught and Einstein demonstrated, the deepest truth is that we are all interconnected, and our deepest insights must serve the well-being of all. I'm Chopsticks and Karma. Thank you for joining me in exploring Einstein's Buddhist insights. If you would like to explore more of the connections between ancient wisdom and modern science, subscribe to our channel and join our community of seekers.